watching S4C, now the last programme in the series about the handover of Hong Kong, riding the tiger.
Previously... Jimmy Yip tried to get support from the press for his theme park. Jeremy's girlfriend May met his parents. Emmy took her promotion interview. Businessman and human rights activist John Cam tried unsuccessfully to get information from Beijing officials about his prisoner list. Mrs. Leung gained a new grandchild. And amidst protests from democracy groups against the provisional LegCo, Zhang gains a seat on this body, which will replace the current directly elected LegCo on July the 1st, 1997. With the prospect of being kicked out of a job, Legislative Councillor Christine puts on a brave face and makes her New Year resolution.
Optimism.
Zhang and his party attend the provisional LegCo.
Your attitude towards the provisional legislature is now the litmus test of your loyalty. If you do not support strongly, then you are not patriotic.
What's it like to be part of the establishment?
We can't be.
Why can't you be? Before you, the opposition.
We have to win our support. We have to win the support of the people, of the voters, all the same.
Chinese New Year, Year of the Ox. Hong Kong's first chief executive, Tung Chee-hwa, celebrates. He was born in the Year of the Ox. This is to be his year.
今年嘅新春同往年唔同，因為再過4個半月，香港就會回歸祖國。對香港人嚟講，回歸的確係一件非常值得慶祝嘅大事。
今年你掛住咩咧？今年掛住升職咯，做好啲嘢咯，係嘛嚇？做唔做到呢啲嘢？得嘅，唔一定得嘅，係咯。
你開心咩？你好開心咩？好開心咩，女女啊？嚇，女女好開心咩
You look very happy, Jimmy. What's the secret?
Accept yourself. Don't second guess God.
我恨你嗰度啊！你有恨你啊？有啲呢個係你恨你啊！我就要非常傷心啊！你有咩關心啊？冇啊，只有望啲仔女關心我啫。哇！呢個人係過分啦！ What are you worried about then?
I don't know. It just seems that the last 2 months. Usually it'd be very rare to hear of someone sort of my era leaving the police force. In the last 2 months I've heard about 5 or 6 or even more people who have actually got jobs and have resigned. Suddenly made me think that, well, it makes you think maybe you should be too.
好花香，趁明月光，年間有情。
Tang spends New Year alone. His daughter and wife live in Canada.
我堂富貴花開放，親住那南山福受傷。我哋嘅國家領導人，以至到全國人民都表示要繼承鄧小平先生嘅遺照。 繼續改革開放，建設祖國。我哋喺香港亦都會努力落實基本法，建設特別行政區， 保證一國兩制成功實踐。
Deng oversaw Hong Kong's return to China when he signed the joint declaration with Margaret Thatcher. He was the architect of the one country, two systems policy. However, it was also during his time that students were massacred in Tiananmen Square on June the 4th, 1989. In Hong Kong, 1 million people took to the streets to condemn the Chinese government's actions.
The man dies. Any comments?
Yes, the man dies. Not much, really, to be honest. I mean, there's a difference between how I feel and the fact that I recognize somebody to have made significant changes in the world. I mean, I don't feel any special bereavement or anything. Never say never, right? And never say forever. 咁係咋？咁你今日係咁，有啲人會問㗎。佢哦，即係你哋同中國嚇，你哋邊度有機會同中國溝通，或者點解中國要聽你講啊？即係你話喂，咁今日嘅現象不代表明天。
Christine is starting up a party to build support locally. Members come from all walks of life. Housewives, teachers, civil servants, anyone but politicians.
真係佢哋嗰啲男，即係男女好唔平等㗎。即係你冇個仔咧，你就好慘㗎，冇晒地位㗎，冇咗人夠膽踩落去新界啲地方，因為係佢啲男人地頭嚟嘅。所以嗰時我好記得嘅樂觀遺產。佢話點解呢個人咁犀利㗎？好後生咗呢個女仔。
I have a fundamental belief that we should put our trust in ordinary men and women. Because I think if you give them the information, if you tell them things, there's virtually nothing that they can't understand.
The abolition of LegCo and how you would like the Congress to respond, and then environmental issues, if you have time.
Okay.
Christine is in Washington to lobby congressmen and senators about the provisional LegCo.
I will be unemployed on the 1st of July because I'm not on the provisional legislature. I've chosen
Your job has been what?
Well, right now I'm a full-time politician like yourself,
yes.
And I sit on the legislature.
You're on the legislature.
That's right. That's right, and I'm directly elected. If there's one message that you can give them, tell them Hong Kong needs to have an election sooner rather than later.
What's the plan for an election then?
The Chinese will say to you they agree with you, and they hope to have an election in Hong Kong before the 30th of June 1998, so 1 year from the transition. We can have an election even sooner.
Will it be a free election?
Well, that's the message you also got to say to them, right? You want a quick you want an election soon, and it's going to be a free election. And there cannot be any rules which will limit individuals from standing.
Will they listen to our entreaties?
I think what is important is for you to explain to China why this is important in terms of establishing the credibility of the Hong Kong Special Administrative Region, why that is important.
I know there's not without certain risks that you do this. I don't mean to your personal security, I just mean to your professional life there. I hope your personal security is assured.
I'm going to put out the next 10 years of my life to doing politics full time.
Hong Kong is, I think it's such a crucial place coming at this time now. Maybe it's the answer to, the key to all of China.
People in China must change their thinking, change their ways. One more. 可以了吗？可以了。再来一点点。好，谢谢谢谢。My servants, having brought up in socialism, their main concern is very self-oriented. They don't think for the people. But then I told him, I'm not finished. And if you take my bowl away to refill, this interrupts my breakfast. So I said, you should be considerate and have another separate bowl. Bring the soybean milk over here, then pour it into my bowl, so you won't have to interrupt my breakfast. Now, I'm doing this not because I'm fussy. I'm trying to educate this young man, a very nice young man, about thinking for other people. The concept that customer is always right, and I'm his customer.
人都退出来了。
怎么退的？
一退，这样。
打飞碟。
Is it legal to have arms in China?
Well, very few things are legal in China, but everything is possible.
Jimmy's gamble with the press has paid off. With added attractions and better PR, attendance figures are up, and his friends from Hong Kong come to see what all the fuss is about.
They haven't seen me for a few months. Wow, you look much better now, much more smart. That doesn't mean the business is physically good, but you can see the change. Confidence comes up. They still got a long way to go. This place won't be finished until 2005. Need a lot of money.
書記啊，搞個咩基金會啊？
慈安基金會啊，係有慈安基金，但係我有工商嘅第一個捐錢。咁啊，大啦唔係好多錢嚟，大家少少啦，咁啊，大家2萬蚊，咁係咁啲嘅。哦，唔使錢喎，OK得啦，好，多謝多謝，家用2000蚊啊嗱，捐咗2000蚊。啊，捐咗半個月先買得啦。喺佢哋8樓請我食飯啊嘛，係啊，真係好耐性㗎嘛，喺香港。喂嗱，咁啦，由佢哋傾先啦。傾掂先。啊，傾掂啦，我哋2個再傾偈啦。修改啊。咁後嚟佢上嚟咪好高興㗎。
要睇化佢呢度食用啊，成㗎嘛，係咪先？1997有回歸祖國，提早嘅啫。係，多謝祝下今晚啊。
Here, everything is a relationship and friendship. Once this build up, you can do things much easier.
阿張叫大婆啊！大婆，聽唔到啊！行去大婆嗰邊，大婆對。俾蛋糕你食啊，食唔食啊？唔食啊？收佢啦。
Mrs. Leung visits her 80-year-old mother in an old folks' home near the border with China.
啊！我哋喺度放咗我。
唔可以地喐啊！好耐啦，10年啦都。
嗱，你呢度簽翻個名啦。
簽我名。
啊，你交得2000蚊啦。
越有錢，香港地啊越有錢越有錢，越窮啊越窮。人揾銀紙咧就好難揾，銀紙揾銀紙就最容易。大陸深圳嗰邊啊嘛，我喺個珠海嗰度啊。走啦，會唔會翻去嚟睇？嚇？你去啊？你游水過去啊？